So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to. We've been doing episodes on unemployment issues on campus students, and today we have on our show today one amazing gentleman who is an employer, and we basically want to know exactly what is the problem. Is it that there is mismatch of skills as expectations, as we compare with the expectations from the employer? So we wanted to exactly just getting to know exactly what is the problem. Why are people going through systems of academics, and I mean they go through 4 years in campus, but still they are not called qualified for a specific job. So what is the problem? My name is George Watetu, and basically today I just want to dive deep to get to know from the employer's angle what could be the problem. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yes.
My name is Nabongo Shadrack.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to be part of this podcast, and maybe to answer the question that you have asked me is people lack relevant skills.
Yeah.
Remember that people are just going through the system, 844 system.
Yeah.
That is for the case of Kenya, and people are not really given the skills needed.
Yeah.
For the jobs they are applying for.
Yeah.
And also when looking at the resumes or the CVs of people, they have exaggerated their skills, or because I understand that a fourth year or a person just a fresh graduate,
Yeah.
they don't have a lot.
Sure.
But when you look at the resume or the CV,
Yeah.
it really has
Crazy.
it is crazy, and you're like, really, is this the person who's applying for the job or something?
You're saying guys are exaggerating what they have. Even that is crazy.
That's very crazy. And imagine as when you welcome a person to the interview,
Yeah.
when they are showing up, just looking at them and what is on the CV, there are two different things. It's like a coin that has been flipped.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're saying even their presentation, how they present themselves for these interviews, what they have written, are you maybe by just saying that they have exaggerated their CVs, what are like the key things that shows you this individual has exaggerated their CV? Because there could be possibilities that actually that's who they are.
It's possible that is who they are.
Yeah.
But when asking them questions, we realize, no, boy, you are lying. Boy or lady, you are lying. Because you have practical skills.
Yeah.
Okay? And the practical skills are not given by book knowledge.
Okay.
You need to be on the ground to be
Sure.
able to get the practical skills that you say.
All right.
Yeah.
So like you guys have a measure, and I think probably maybe this could be the problem, where we have students who would take more time to write their CV than maybe take more time to understand the exact nature of the job that they're applying for. Because I've been in a scenario where somebody was basically denied an opportunity to work because you are requesting to work in a place where you can't even describe the nature of the work that you're about to do. Maybe just to get to ask you this question. So amongst these students, there are those ones that get employed, there are those that don't get employed. Could there be the possibility of biasness?
Of course, some other HRs, there's something that we call favoritism. And a person might look at a particular person or a particular name, and they're like, this person is from this side.
Okay.
But again, that's not the major issue.
Sure.
The thing is, people lack confidence when they come to the interviews.
Okay.
And so we are reading your CV and looking at you. Really, you don't have confidence.
Okay.
And what you've written on your CV, it's really a mismatch. Okay.
Okay.
And people, as you said earlier before, people don't know the kind of job they are applying for.
Okay.
You have not researched about the company you're applying for.
Yeah.
You don't have enough knowledge on what the company can do to you, can do for you, and what you can do for the company.
Okay.
So the major thing shouldn't be biasness in looking for the employees.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as I hope you are following on just to exactly know, we've been talking about unemployment issues and we've discussed so much, but we just thought it's good to know from the employer's angle, what exactly do you expect that a student who is just a fresh graduate to have experience? Because sometimes you see the job descriptions that will really call for a student basically to have 5 years of experience, 6 years of experience, let's even say 1 year of experience. What is your expectation when you're basically asking someone who is literally coming from school to have an experience?
there's something that people forget,
Yeah.
that honesty is a virtue.
Okay.
While we are advertising a particular job,
Sure.
we know that there are fresh graduates who are going to apply for the same job.
Okay.
And sometimes you just need to be honest enough to say you don't have enough skills for this.
Okay.
Or perhaps because as a company,
Okay.
we have particular programs
Sure.
that will help you to grow
Okay.
and mature into that particular experiences required for the job that you are applying for.
Okay.
So people should be honest enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think, as you've heard, you need to be honest enough. If they are looking for skills and you've not been in a company for 1 year, just say, I haven't been to any company, so I don't have experience, but I'm willing to learn and confident enough to learn. Maybe the last question to the employer of the moment is, does dressing code, presentation, how someone appears on that day, does it really matter?
It really matters the most. How you dress will tell me much about you.
Okay.
So you need to groom well while coming for the interview.
Yeah.
Because you can't say on your CV
Sure.
that you are a person who knows what you're doing,
Yeah.
yet you are coming dressed in the way that you just want.
Okay.
And there is something that we call culture. And that's why I told you need to research about the company and their culture, because we have our own dressing culture.
Sure.
It could be smart casual.
Sure.
Should be in a full suit.
Sure.
Or something of the sort.
So would you perhaps confidently say that there are so many young people, campus students, who have been denied an opportunity to work in a place because they thought that they could just dress the way I want, and then the company should respect that?
I agree with you. 100%.
So there are those kind of cases.
Yeah, there are those kind of cases.
Great. So thank you so much, guys, for following up on these episodes, just getting to know exactly. We've been doing a series of episodes just to follow up on the whole issue of unemployment, especially on campus students. And thank you so much, Nabongo, for joining us today, just to help us to understand then, if we are unemployed, could there be things that we are doing wrong? And today they have been listed clearly to us. That could be the way you present yourselves, it could be your lack of honesty, or let me say integrity, it could be your presentation on the very final day that you're applying for the job. You need all these things to be clear. Your information of the job that you're applying. How well do you know the company that you're about to join? Do you understand some of their culture? All these things are things that have been highlighted to us today, and we are grateful. Thank you so much for joining us. Till next time,
Thank you.
stay tuned.